Alright, let's go over the fire signs, shall we? Cardinal fixed mutable fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, first house, the fifth house, and the ninth house. Now, fire is a masculine energy. And so, masculine numbers are odd. 1 is odd, 5 is odd, and so is 9. What you must first understand about fire, the characteristics, what fire does, is fire pushes. Okay? Fire moves outward and upward towards the sky, towards the heavens. Fire is the most captivating out of all the elements, whereas water is the most powerful. Fire is the logical intellect, the ego, where the ego resides. The ego is the persona, the mask you wear, that gives you the character in order to that you portray in this world, in order to interact. And we have this mask, this personality, or as you're feeling in your emotions in your soul. That is the true self. That is what we all are at our core, which is, child. Everyone just wants love. Fools, only fools rush in, and all those wonderful love songs. That's why we do everything we do, is it not? Either to get laid, to get respect, feel appreciated, and or that we're important, that we matter. So, fire is the spirit, that's the intellect, intelligence, light, enlightenment. So we've got 3 signs here, let's go over it. Cardinal, fire, it's Aries, the first sign. It's ruled by Mars. Mars. The sun is exalted in his sign, meaning the sun gets a burst of energy here. The sun likes to be here. Aries, if you will, in this case, is symbolic for Jesus, the Lamb of God. It means that it creates willpower. The will of God, the will of the force, so to speak. Aries is the competitor, the athlete, the warrior. His motto is, I am the man. And so Mars is that martial energy, martial law, martial arts. Whoa! That pushing forward, that action that you take to kick some ass. The sun is exalted here because the sun is the father of Jesus, God. And so the sun rules this sign here, Leo. The fifth house, fixed fire. Fixed fire means compacts energy. That's the teenager, when you're 18 years old. Leo's motto is, I will. Like, I will do this and I will do that. I am the king of the mountain. I'm the top of my game. I'm 18 years old, best shape of my life, young, dumb, and full of cum. Sorry for my cursing. I just think it's kind of entertaining, Please don't take offense to it. I'm a child, I know. So we got the fifth house. 5 is the pentagram. Like the 5-pointed star. And so the inverted pentagram would be, what the Satanists practice, because that is the inversion of God. And so it's kind of mocking God. That's why the Satanists like that inverted pentagram. But 5 is Leo. Leo's sigil is this. Looks like this little sperm. Look at that. I mean, it's unbelievable. That's the sun. That's the spirit. And this compacts energy into what? It's like a battery. Stores energy. Leo is the fifth house. Fifth house rules creativity, children. Leo is like, look at me, I'm up on stage. I'm creative. Ain't I special? I'm an actor, or I'm a musician. I got my beautiful long hair and I'm playing a heavy metal band, like Robert Plant. Robert Plant's a Leo. you know. This is what I want, this is what I need. Hey, Mom, listen, the way you move. Okay. And so Leo compacts energy, stores it like a battery. And so then you've got mutable fire. That's Sagittarius. Sagittarius is number 9. Number 9, Sagittarius moves your spirit, meaning its motto is I see. That is your spiritual eye. That's the house of religion, higher learning. Is ruled by Jupiter. And Jupiter is associated with Jesus. Jesus is the benevolent one. He's the mentor, the priest. He's like Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars Episode 4. He helps Luke out on his journey, the hero's journey. And they always seem to leave just before the hero ends up seemingly to need him the most. And so Sagittarius moves the spirit, meaning it is enlightenment. When you move spirit, you move your spiritual eye, you shine light. Okay, like a spotlight, you know. Where are we going to say? I mean, let's look over here, look over there. Searchlight. That's why when you move your spiritual eye, you're like, oh, there's my soul. I'm actually not an animal. I'm more than an animal. I'm not a horse, but a centaur. Centaur is the half beast, half man. He's got the beast lower body, man top body, symbolizing man's ascension from that lower nature, animalistic nature, into something human, meaning you are not supposed to just, feed your impulses like, oh, I feel like having sex now. Let's just go have sex with everybody I see. No, you don't do that. You learn to control your desire and your emotions. Actually, the moon is known as sin. Sin, your emotions will get you in trouble, especially if you do not have enlightenment, logic. Logic never makes any bad choices. I mean, if you make a rational decision, you make the best one, not based on your emotions and how you feel at the time, but what is best for you, because you can easily see the logical, rational side to it. A plus B equals C. So I'm going to do A plus B, and then therefore I will get C. Makes sense. So that's how we get out of being knuckleheads, is through this science. And what does this science do? Well, this is your third eye. Sagittarius, 9th house, I see, knowledge, rules long distance travel, other cultures, higher learning, philosophy, religion. Jupiter is also the mentor, the priest, the teacher, the benevolent one. Jupiter, the planet, actually protects the solar system. It's the biggest planet. So if a comet comes by or near the planet Earth or near the solar system, Jupiter's like, whew, its gravity just pulls in the comet to protect Earth. Thank you, Jupiter. Jupiter is Jesus, too. That's why he's Jesus. And so, Sagittarius moves spirit. What does this do? This eye opening up. Now, you can't open it with taking freaking drugs, okay? You can't cheat. You take drugs, and you'd be like, whoa, that was incredible. Like, I knew everything for 5 minutes. And now I totally forgot because I'm not high anymore. So, yeah, drugs is not the right way to open your pineal gland. Trust me. What you're actually doing is you're contacting and opening up a doorway to another side. I've done shrooms once, and I had the worst trip of my life. And I heard this guy say something similar too. He's like, I took this drug, maybe it was DMT or something, and he's like, I opened up this doorway, and it's as if I saw this other side, and all of a sudden, these other entities noticed me, noticing what I was seeing, and then they started to attack me. It's as if you open this doorway, and you open up Pandora's box, something you're not supposed to open, And yeah, you're just going to invite things into you, into your spiritual body. You gotta be careful what you put into your body. You're opening up something. You don't even know what you're doing. Same thing with this binary. When you hear these, there's something on YouTube. Check it out. These kids, teenagers, they listen to some weird binary beeping and squealing and stuff, and they close their eyes and they see how long they can listen to it. And some people have fucking seizures and they just freak out. Why? Because you're opening yourself up to demonic attack. Actually, same thing as fucking playing with a Ouija board. Don't mess with that shit. You don't know what you're doing. You're contracting with things that are going to hurt you. You know, it's kind of like, hey, all you vampires and demons out there, come on in. I've got some fresh blood for you. And that's why a vampire needs permission to enter your home. Can't enter unless you give it permission or invite him in. That's why, because they cannot mess with free will. Can't mess with that contract. Otherwise, the contract or free will be it will be violated, and the contract will be null and or void. And this is what happens when you get a mistrial, like or a hung jury. You've got to do it all over again. It voids the contract. So anyway, that's why they need your permission, because you can't mess with free will. So this is it. Fire. Fire it protects you, pushes shit away. And so, yeah. These are the fixed signs. Moving on.